we were looking at the IS curve, which we said shows us all combinations of output and interest rate for which our goods market is in equilibrium. The goods market equilibrium is given to us as Z is equal to Y. So this is what we looked at. That IS curve here shows all combinations of interest rate and output for which goods market is in equilibrium, where goods market equilibrium is given as Y is equal to Z. Now let's graphically derive our IS curve. So to graphically derive the IS curve, we will combine the investment function, which gives us a link between investment and interest rate. This is the investment function in panel A, with the goods market diagram in panel B, which is the link between investment and demand. So to graphically derive the IS curve, we'll link our investment function in panel A, which links investment and interest rate, with the goods market diagram in panel B, which links investment with demand. What we will do is we will change interest rate and see what needs to happen to output to maintain equilibrium in the goods market. We will then translate this information into a diagram in our YI space. At I1, so what we'll do is we'll derive the IS curve by starting at a given interest rate CI1. At I1, we get a given level of investment corresponding to I1, as we can see in panel 1, given as I1, right? So capital I1, right? So at small I1, we get a given level of investment, capital I1. For this level of investment, we have a given demand schedule given by ZC plus capitalized subscript small I1 plus G, right, as in panel B. So we start with the interest rate small I1, we get investment corresponding to it capital I1, and corresponding to this, we have this demand schedule. For this level of investment, for this demand schedule, we get an equilibrium level of income by Y1 as the intersection of this demand schedule with the 45-degree line. Now what we do is we plot this level of output Y1 and interest rate I1 in panels. This is one combination of output and interest rate for which our goods market is in equilibrium. Suppose now that the interest rate increases from I1 to I2. Now this higher interest rate lowers investment, like we can see over investment goes down from capital I1 to capital I2. As investment decreases, we can see the demand schedule shifts down. So equilibrium output decreases to I2 to Y2, which gives us the second equilibrium combination of income and interest rate for which our goods market is in equilibrium I2, Y2. So we plot this in panel C. Now we have 2 points for which our goods market is in equilibrium, and we connect these to get the IS curve, right? So we start with interest rate I1, for which we get equilibrium output Y1. We change the interest rate, we get another level of output for which our goods market is in equilibrium. So we have 2 combinations of output and interest rate for which our goods market is in equilibrium, which we can connect to get our IS curves.